Hello children, welcome to AKN Sprint Education. Students, in this video we will discuss about the most important questions from physical science. Okay, these all are the most important questions as I'm guessing from this year. Question number 1 from chapter number 12, carbon and its compounds, which is one of the most important and toughest chapter in our physical science. Question number 1, write the types of allotropes of carbon. Give any three examples of each. Give any three examples of each. Okay. The allotropes of carbon are classified into two types. Actually, allotropes of carbon are classified into two types. The first one is amorphous forms. సెకండ్ వన్ ఈజ్ క్రిస్టలైన్ ఫామ్. చూడండి, నేను చదివేటప్పుడు మీకు కూడా ఆటోమేటిక్గా మీరు కూడా దాని మీద కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ చేస్తే వీడియో చూడడంతో పాటు మీకు క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్సర్ కూడా వచ్చేస్తుంది. allotropes of carbons are classified into two types. First one is amorphous form, second one is crystalline form. So they are also asking give any three examples of each. Examples of amorphous form is coal, coke, wood charcoal, animal charcoal, lamp black, gas carbon, petroleum coke, sugar charcoal, etc. They are the examples of amorphous form. Now coming to crystalline form, the examples of crystalline form are diamond, DIAMOND, graphite, GRAPHITE, and the third one is Buckminster fullerene. So this is our first question. Write the types of allotropes of carbon. Right? I hope you understood the question. Now coming to second one, write any four characteristic features of homologous series. Homologous series of organic compounds. Any four characteristic features of homologous series of organic compounds. Right? So first of all, what do you mean by homologous series? Homologous series. The series of carbon compounds. The series of carbon compounds in which two successive compounds differ by CH2 unit is called homologous series. So they are the series of carbon compounds. Okay, so for example, CH2, second one is C2H4, third one is C3H6, fourth one is C4H8. If you observe, they are the series of organic compounds, series of carbon compounds in which two successive compounds differ by CH2 unit. You can observe here we have only one carbon, here we have two carbons. Here the difference is how much? One carbon. Here we have two hydrogens, whereas here we have four hydrogen. Difference of hydrogen is 2, so they are differ by CH2 unit. Now coming to these two compounds, here we have two carbons, here we have three carbons. Difference is one carbon. Here we have four hydrogens, here we have six hydrogens. Difference is two hydrogens. Clear? So what is the definition of homologous series? The series of carbon compounds in which two successive compounds differ by CH2 unit is called homologous series. And they are asking any four characteristic features of homologous series. What are the characteristic features of homologous series? Coming to first characteristic, they have one general formula. What is the first characteristics? They have one general formula. Either they may be alkanes. The general formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. Either they may be alkene, CnH2n. Either they may be alkyne, CnH2n minus 2. They have only one general formula. That is our first characteristic. Now coming to second characteristic, successive compounds in their series possesses a difference of CH2 unit. This is the most important point. The successive compounds in which two successive compounds differ by CH2 unit. Now coming to third one, they possess similar chemical properties due to same functional group. Okay, they possess similar chemical properties due to the same functional group. Now they show a regular gradation in their physical properties. Third point is regarding chemical properties. Fourth point regarding physical properties. They show a regular gradation in their physical properties, whereas chemical properties, they are similar chemical properties because of same functional group. Clear? These are the two most important questions from this chapter, carbon and compounds. And one more important question, explain the isomerism and catenation properties of carbon. So what do you mean by catenation? Carbon has ability to form longest chains with its own atoms. You can see here, this is the carbon atom. It has its own ability to form its longest chain with its own atoms. This special property of carbon is called as catenation. Once again, carbon has the ability to form longest chain with its own atoms. So this property of carbon is called catenation. This property of carbon is called as catenation. Okay. Due to catenation property of carbon, it can form longest chain containing millions of carbon atoms, branches and cyclic compounds. So this is the first property is called as catenation. Catenation అంటే ఏంటంటే కార్బన్ దానితో పాటుగా ఇట్స్ ఒక దానికి అదే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్స్ అనేది చైన్ ఫామ్ చేయగలుగుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ catenation. Now what is meant by isomerism? The phenomenon of possessing same molecular formula. It has same molecular formula but different properties by the compounds is known as isomerism. You can see here both are here number of same molecular formula 1 2 3 4 carbons, 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 3 10 hydrogens. This is called butane. Okay, here also you see 1 2 3 4 carbons, 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 3 10. So here they possess the same molecular formula but different properties by the compound. Here we call it as butane, but here we call it as 1 carbon 2 carbon, 2 CH3 methyl, 2 methyl propane. You can see here this is cyclic. They possess same molecular formula but different chemical properties. That property is known as isomerism. So carbon has its own properties. One is called isomerism, second one is called as catenation property. Okay, so this is the one more important question from this chapter. Now let us see two more important questions from this chapter. The first important question is, write two uses of nanotubes. Nanotubes are used as molecular wires. Nanotubes are used as molecular wires. Second one, in integrated circuits. In integrated circuits, nanotubes are used to connect the components together. This is the most important point. What is the second point? In IC, integrated circuits, nanotubes are used to connect the components together. Nanotubes are used to insert biomolecules into the single cell. Okay, you need to read this question, which is also one of the most important question. They are asking for two more question. Now one more important question, write two uses of ethanol in day-to-day life. What is the uses of ethanol? Ethanol is used in preparation of alcoholic drinks, preparing tincture iodine. Third one is preparing cough syrup and tonics. This is the uses of ethanol in day-to-day life. They may ask any among these two questions, they may ask this year any one question, as I am expecting this year, right? Now coming to third question, mention any two uses of graphite in day-to-day life. So uses of graphite in day-to-day life, we can use as pencil lead and also as well as lubricant. Most important question and easiest question, mention any two uses of graphite in day-to-day life. Uses of graphite in day-to-day life. We can use it as a pencil lead and we can use it as a lubricant, right? Next one, draw the structure of methane molecule, write its bond angle. Draw the structure of methane molecule. The bond angle in methane is 109 degrees 28 minutes. See, methane means chemical formula CH4. One carbon, first hydrogen, second hydrogen, third hydrogen, fourth hydrogen. What is the bond angle here? As the bond angle is 109 degrees 28 minutes. This is most important structure of methane molecule. Okay. Next, what are alkenes? Write the general formula of alkenes. Give an example for alkenes. We know that we have three functional alkanes, alkenes, alkynes. Right? Hydrocarbons are classified into two types. First one is saturated hydrocarbon. Second one is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Saturated alkanes comes under saturated hydrocarbons. Alkenes and alkynes comes under unsaturated hydrocarbon. In this is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Those are having carbon-carbon double bond are known as alkenes. As I am writing here, alkanes in carbon-carbon single bond. Alkene, carbon-carbon double bond. Alkyne, carbon-carbon triple bond. Okay. They may also ask alkane, ene, ine. Ane means saturated hydrocarbon. This is saturated hydrocarbon. Okay. Saturated hydrocarbon. Those are having carbon-carbon single bond, alkane. Alkenes and alkynes are unsaturated hydrocarbons. Carbon-carbon double bond is alkene. Carbon-carbon triple bond is alkyne. The general formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. General formula of alkene is CnH2n. General formula of alkyne is CnH2n minus 2. Okay. So they may ask anything, either alkane or alkene or alkyne. Okay, children. Also, they are asking this type of questions in this chapter. Observe the above table and answer the following questions. Organic compound, methane, ethane, propene, butene, pentane, hexane. Right? Observe the above table and answer the following question. Write the general formula of alkanes. We know, children, what is the general formula of alkanes? CnH2n plus 2. Mention the names of unsaturated hydrocarbons. What are the unsaturated hydrocarbons? Unsaturated hydrocarbons are alkenes, alkynes. I mean here propene, butene, pentane, hexane. They are called unsaturated hydrocarbons. Write the homologous series of alkynes. Alkynes, ine. Ine means ethine, propyne, butane, pentane and hexane. Okay, you know now, right? Eth, prop, pent, but. They are ines. And write the formula of hexine. Hexine, ine. Ine means X means 6 and C6 H2n minus 2. 2 6 are 12 minus 2 10 C6 H10. Okay, these are the most important questions from chapter number 12, carbon and its compound, children. Okay, these are the if you read these questions, more than enough. Okay, children, thank you.